Bloody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for 2.5D Seduction chapter 201. But before we get into this final live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithm big beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus. So considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable, well, cosplay kitty somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked fall anime season coming to a close, in which today we're covering Togenaki and the season finale of Santa. Tomorrow we are covering the season finale of Spy Family Season 3. And, well, Digimon Beat Break is still going to be going. And then Sunday we're going to be covering the season finale of Gachi Yakuta, and, well, One Punch Man Season 3 is still going. Oh my god. Oh, that is fucking torture, man. Why am I doing that to myself? Oh, because you guys requested it. And there's even more on the way, including 2.5D Seduction. And man, if you guys want me to cover that still, whoa, you guys got to join the Patreon for that. Because one, it's localized by Katrina, and she botches the fuck out of it, and two, JC staff censors the hell out of it. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So how I do final live reactions is, obviously, I'm not going to do a recap. We're going to just go straight into the chapter, and then after that, I'm going to give you my thoughts on this chapter, my thought on this chapter as an ending, and my thought on the series as a whole. But man, 2.5D Seduction has the unfortunateness of ending like the day after Yona the Dawn, which had a fantastic ending. So man, I really hope that 2.5D Seduction can live up to the hype. I really do. So let's get into this chapter and see how Hashimoto is going to conclude this series. Here we go. A towering new school building, knocking at its gates as a cool beauty radiating overwhelming aura. Here we go. Hey, isn't that Mikurin? You're right. What's she doing at our school? The high school entrepreneur, inventor, athlete, subculture enthusiast, and multi-talented model? That Makari Amino? Wait, didn't Mikurin retire? She's the next generation. I heard she took her name from the senpai she respects. It's like that wizard story. So Mikurin was an inherited title, huh? Pardon me, does the school have a manga club? Manga? I don't think so. It does, but no one's ever seen it. It's said to exist within this university, but it's a phantom club no one can enter. There are tons of rumors about the club building. Squishy mascot finishes into the walls. There's a girl so beautiful, you'll faint if you see her. And the cryptid girl, the cryptid girl is the Kyaru, Sky to Otaku. If you're with someone of the same gender, ghostly apparitions appear. Oh, that must be it. So the door is revealed with Nen. Of course it is. Do we have a guest? Do we have a guest? Yes! It's been so lonely without all of you. There's our cool beauty, Bucky Pio! You're famous now, huh? Thanks to you, I was able to leave the company without any issues. I just wanted to try being Mikurin. You made an otaku fortress for yourself in college, too. Well, he practically lives here, even though he has his own place. Well, have you grown out of your 2D otaku phase? Well, now that I'm no longer bound by my vow to Lalal, I've rebounded with all sorts of otaku goods. Avert your eyes. It was the worst possible outcome. I'm still torn on him being with Bakari over Lisa. I feel like this could have been written better, in my opinion. I know some of you guys were giving me shit in the comments, being like it wasn't out of the blue. I just, it was just after the beach, after what happened with Elisa on the beach on Okamura's part. It didn't feel right, if that makes sense. I really just feel like there could have been, little hints here and there on Okamura's part. Because, man, after, at the beach, it really felt like this was Elisa's to win. It really did. At least in my opinion. I'm relieved. The otaku who taught me all about love is still here. I'd hate to be the reason Senpai gave up what he loves, so I'm relieved too. That's the Senpai I love after all. Oh, right, how's your mother doing? Yay! The medicine is working. They're coming to visit next month. My adopted moms were happy too. Yay! Do I want to go down that rabbit hole? Yes! You two are doing well, right? If you make Mikarin cry, you'll feel my wrath. Who called Bakio? Listen, the other day I slept over at his place. Oh my god! No! We really only slept. Huh? You haven't had sex yet? Oh, you can show sex on Jump now. Yes, you can. Sex? You only do that when you want a baby. It's No, Makari, why are you so pure? No! Makari, why? Okamura, you know I'm here for you, right? Your girlfriend is so strict. That's right. Our promise is still valid, Makun. I'm into NTR, you know. Makari is my one. Stop! Something bad's about to happen. She has no idea what's going on. Makari is my one and only original Okamura-style barrier. Damn, the secret techniques he cultivated through cosplay. Senpai, you aren't going anywhere, right? Of course not. Don't take over Sensei's bad habits. You changed a lot, Arya Senpai. I hate this hair on Arya. I fucking hate this hair on Arya. Why did you cut her hair? It suits you. I've got a job, you know. I come hang out when I have weekdays off. I need to cut my hair for my job hunting. No! Don't cut your hair! I know I need to cut my hair. But no. I don't think you'd have any trouble finding a job. Well, isn't there a company that'll let me take time off during Obon and year-end, take sudden time off for trips, buy books and goods with company funds, and set up a shrine on my desk? Yeah, it must be tough to hire otaku. Harini, work isn't that easy. Sister Moratorium gets her dating crushed by a younger working gal's lecture. Do I have time to draw this before Comic-Con? Would anyone hire this monster? Gaffier, aw. None of you senpais have changed a bit. Your character design is exactly the same. What? That's not true. I even made a friend in college. What? Really? You didn't tell me this. Right, Gappy? This is the AI student assistant. Hello, feel free to tell me what's troubling you. Give me back my time. Keep this a secret from Nonoa. What did you have for lunch? Omelet? I'll have that too. It's a human-powered AI. She's talking to a girl at Student Affairs. Noah-chan, how are you doing, huh? If Nonoa finds out she's human, she'll be too nervous to talk. If she can find the courage to be herself, she can make friends. Keep watching over her. Someday the timing will be right. Okamura, I'm leaving Nunapi in your hands. He's always looking out for someone. I'm happy to see everyone's the same as always. Speaking of, where's Amano-senpai? Lisa-chan is, huh? Done the deadline! I need everyone's help! Lisa! And the t-shirt says Milky Channel, yeah! She's here, the cosplay monster! My break time! What are you calling monster? I always pay you guys. I trust Senpai's management. Makari-chan's cheering in everyone's craftsmanship. Oh! Tsubaki-chan, it's been ages! I see you every month as your secretary. Yay! Tsubaki works for Lalisa! Yay! As your secretary and consultant. How's the manga club going? Thanks to the legend you built as president, it's much easier now. We're second in power. Only to the student council! Damn! Lalisa, how bad were you last year? I came up with the company name. I have business cards made too. Yay, thanks. Are you starting up already? Yep, so I asked our entrepreneur here. Amanui? Yes. It's a brand story that combines Amano Senpai's name and Lyle, an angel, to mean flawlessly composed. Alright. It signifies your signature's hidden stitches. The English is similar to Amanoi, so it's a new term, but feels natural to English pronunciation. What a cute name. It reminds me of that one brand. Lalena-chan's promotion is a huge success. Yay! The new anime is finished airing. My first job is finally finished after 2 years. I told myself I wouldn't cosplay Lalile until this job was over. The ban's finally been lifted. Oh, we'll finally get to see that Lalile again. Yep, I wanted to bring a costume to Summer Comic Con this year. I want to do one more photo shoot, Mikari-chan. I told you not to worry about me. You could call me Senpai anytime. The cosplayer Lalisa Amano is the two of you as one, right? Mikari-chan, actually, I wanted to make a costume with, Mariella. That's just self-indulgent. Well, that's fine. We haven't done a photo shoot together in ages. Yes! I bet Senpai would be happier that way. Yes. Yes. What are your plans for Comic-Con? I got roped into shopping. I didn't get the time off. I have a booth the first day. I didn't get a ticket, so I might not be able to go. Might be tough to coordinate. That's fine. It's back to basics this year. I'll go on my own at the that very first Lalile. I like this. I'll be there for the after party. All right, I've got to get this work done before then. If I can't find a job, you need to hire me, Lalisa-chan. Oh, me too. You know what? I feel like we've always been, we'll always be the manga club. I love this. I love that they're together and working together on this. This is cute. And you got Mikari in her cheerleader outfit. You got Sis in her maid outfit. It's not as sexy though, mind you, but yeah, like I love that the squad is back together working. But like, you know, you saw that like Ira and Sis were like hunting for job. Well, Ira has a job now, but it's like at the same time it's like, dude, why not just all work for Lalisa's company? I mean, Tsubaki is working as a secretary and consultant. Like, why not have all of them just work for Lalisa at this point? And hell, you can have Okamura work for Lalisa's company as a photographer too. Hey, did you hear? That Lalile is coming. No way, after 2 years? The Lalile of Laliles? The Lalile of Laliles! That Lalile? Aren't you talking about Lalena-chan? Poor novices, so naive. Veteran cameramen know. 2 years ago, she swept through this world like a storm, never revealing her name. That legendary Lalile. Whether it's the Heavenly Queens or Lalena Kamikado, every costume worn by the most popular cosplayers are connected to that legend. My oh my, if you let go of unnecessary attachments, maybe you could take on corporate projects too. I'm looking forward to the day we could sew together. Yay! Feel free to reach out anytime. I'm going independent though. I won't lose today. Not to you. Yes! There she is! And not to her either. A head-to-head battle, huh? It's our first time, isn't it, Lalo? Oh god! Yes, Mira! Dude, Mira looks so hot. Married life has been good to her. Because let's be real. Like, one thing I am very salty about, and I would have loved to seen. Let's be real, you would have all loved to see it too. Is you would have all loved to see a lesbian wedding up in here. That is probably the one thing missing, is a lesbian wedding. Because we had like, this manga has the best fucking canonical Yuri ship up in here. Let's go. Come on, Senpai, I'm fine. Go and get some good pictures. No, Makari's not cosplaying! Lame! I have zero interest in 3D girls. The man who once declared that so certainly spent his days with the 2.5D angel and came to understand love, to love people, to love the world, love that surpasses all dimensions and runs through the whole world. But what about a 2.5D dimensional girl? I could say it now, Lalisa, the way I feel about this wonderful world I was born into. Color page! The 2.5 dimensional world and you. Oh god, this looks so pretty. Like, this is why, like, this line right here just makes me confused on why he ended up with Makari. It's like, hello? Oh, Aya-chan made it. Yay, it's the 4 Heavenly Queens. What are you doing cafe, the karaoke, then the dance party. Miura, they don't do dance parties anymore. We could at the gym, my little marshmallow. Ah! Lisa-chan, we have a business meeting after. This is love. Put your heart in it, senpai. Are we doing it? I always want to do this. What? Kai-sama, what's happening? Our battle is just beginning. Allow explode! And this chapter is titled 200 plus 1, 2.5 dimensional seduction side story. Okay, so this chapter, like, I love the shit that we got in this chapter. I do. But I feel like there's some things missing here. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to see more Miura. I wanted to see Miura and her wifey. I wanted to see, like, if I would have gotten that wedding, I would have been so happy. Like, for fuck's sake, that would have been amazing. Like, I know people are like, well, some people are like, well, yeah, I would have liked to seen the Makari Okamura wedding. No, I don't need that wedding. Give me the lesbian wedding. Like, that would have been so epic. I want the lesbian wedding. Like, come on. We should have gotten the lesbian wedding in this. Like, you could have had that be, like, maybe that will be a bonus chapter or something. I don't know. I need that lesbian wedding. I'm so mad. Like, that should have been an epilogue chapter. And you could have had Lisa make the wedding dress. Like, at least give me a mention of the wedding and have Lisa, like, make the wedding dress. Oh my god, that would have been so amazing. Seriously, Hashimoto, that was a missed opportunity. Have the lesbian wedding, and I know a lot of Yuritards would have lived. If we, imagine this. Imagine if a shonen manga, a mainstream shonen manga, had a lesbian wedding. I'm talking about a modern one, mind you. One that's happening right now. Had a lesbian wedding up in here. That would have been amazing! Why couldn't we get a lesbian wedding? Especially since people love the Yuri ship in here. And speaking of, I will mention, let's talk about the series as a whole. I love this series. I think this, I'm going to compare this to My Dress Up Darling. As a whole, I still think 2.5D Seduction is better than My Dress Up Darling. I really do. Because comedy aside, okay? I'm talking about the, how the main focus of 2.5D Seduction was on the cosplay itself, with romance on the side. That's what, from what I've read with the, from the mangaka's interviews for My Dress Up Darling, from what I could find, it seemed like what she wanted to do with My Dress Up Darling was something akin to 2.5D Seduction. And from, this is my tinfoil hat theory on this, what happened with My Dress Up Darling was, unlike Shueisha, I guess Square Enix was like, nah, we want you to focus more on the romance and less on the cosplay. And I don't think in the case of My Dress Up Darling, I don't think it was, even like with the health and everything like that, I don't think it was just worth it to her. To the mangaka. I don't think it was worth it for her. And I do not blame her for it. Like, with 2.5D Seduction, because we've seen manga go on hiatus for, like, several years due to health, and then come back. And I think that could have been the case for My Dress Up Darling as well. But, like, when, you know, the publication you're working for is like, no, we don't want you to do what you want to do, and we want you to focus on this instead, and, like, lose track of the original vision. Yeah, like, I understand. But that tangent aside, but 2.5D Seduction, my point was, 2.5D Seduction did what My Dress Up Darling was originally setting out to do, which was being more cosplay focused and less romance focused. And yeah, we did get the romance shit at the end, which is again, I think what My Dress Up Darling wanted to do. I love the comedy of this series. The art in this series is just beautiful. And I'm sorry that JC staff is bastardizing the fuck out of this manga's art. It just makes me mad. And not only that, there's a lot of censorship happening too. Do I think this ending is even as close to being as good as Yona of the Dawn's? Fuck no. Yona of the Dawn, the way, like, everything, the thing is, when I'm looking at an ending, okay, especially in this situation, with Yona of the Dawn, like, Yona of the Dawn, I'm looking at, like, a couple of chapters leading into it. Same with this one. I'm looking at that as well. Because we have a similar situation with 2.5D Seduction. I don't think this is as good, this is nowhere near as good as Yona of the Dawn. It's not. I don't think it is. Do I think it's good? Yes. Do I think it's as good as Yona of the Dawn? No. That's just a fact of the matter. It is not. It's not. Like, I really feel like there's some missing thing. Well, there is the similar fact that, like, similar to Yona of the Dawn, we have missing weddings up in there. I'm looking at Val's missing wedding. Oh, that wedding. Oh, I swear. We better be getting that. But, like, I like the comedy that we got. I like seeing what they were doing in college. I think the main problem I have is with the, well, one, it feels like, especially at the end of this chapter here, talking about how this is like a, that their battle is just beginning. Something I said was like, I feel like this is kind of setting up for a sequel. I really feel like that there could be a sequel manga. I honestly do. I really do. I really feel like you could do a sequel manga to 2.5D Seduction. I do. And have it be, obviously, way more focused on Lisa. Because 2.5D Seduction is Okamura's story, first and foremost. If there was a sequel manga, it would be probably Lisa's story. More so Lisa's story than anything else. And that would be and the side story being Lisa's story. I could so see it. I so could. There's so much you could do with this. There's so much. But do I think this, let me say this, do I think this is one of the better endings? Oh yeah, this is definitely one of the better endings. This is not like Jujutsu Kaisen, this is not Boku no Hero Academia. No, this is not like one of the worst endings I've ever covered. No, of a series I've covered. But like, I feel like this manga could have done, I feel like Hashimoto could have done more because 2.5D Seduction has a lot of Gintama-ness in there. And I feel like it could have like really leaned into the comedy even more. So, and to the shenanigans even more, which I think would have made this a little bit better. If that makes sense. But I'm very curious what you guys think. I really wish, like, I would have been fine if this just would have ended with the lesbian wedding. Like, this should have been 2 more chapters, one with the lesbian wedding, and then have this. Like, I'm gonna be forever salty that we did not get a lesbian wedding in this manga. I really wanted to see that. I'm so mad. Where's the lesbian wedding? You cannot deny that you would, let me know in the comments, would you have wanted to see Miura's wedding? Would you have wanted to see Miura's wedding, see them attend Miura's wedding, and have Lisa make the dress? I would have loved to seen it. I wanted to see that. But also, let me know what you guys think about this idea of, this kind of, in a way, setting up a sequel. I think there is that possibility. I honestly do. And it being Lisa's story. But, like, it feels like in this chapter, like, part of me is like, dude, this really, I don't know. It just, part of me is like, dude, it really feels like it should have, Lisa should have won. I don't know. It feels weird in some ways. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more manga content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!